The School of Dance in Herman held its second annual craft fair at their studio yesterday. The fair featured local vendors displaying items such as crafts, baked goods, jewelry, home decor, raffles, and much more. There was even a station where shiny tinsel was weaved into people's hair. The funds from the fair will help benefit the Stars Dance Team, which is the performance competition team through Morita's School of Dance.
Our dance is very proud to be a part of this. We have some dancers that are vendors themselves, and they've made their own crafts and earrings, and one has made like wood with checkers on it, so it's a really, really cute idea.
And to keep the holiday spirit going, Santa joined in on the fun and was available to meet and take photos with kids. They also had 2 photo booths set up with life-size nutcrackers for families to take holiday photos in.